Welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I'm one of the Small Time Critics. My name's Mo.
Kem.
And guys, we are here for the It's What's Inside movie review. This movie is on Netflix at the moment, so if you haven't seen it, go check it out and then come back to this pod. But obviously we'll be doing, as usual, non-spoiler for the first few minutes, so if you just want to hear that to kind of get a feel of what we think of the movie, stick around for a little bit. This movie is directed by Greg Jardine, and the actors in this they're not big names really.
No.
But yeah, I'm excited to get into this review. I only saw this yesterday, so it's sort of fresh in my mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Make sure you hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. Check us out on the socials. The TikTok is like literally just a few people away from 1,000. Like literally a few people away. Just, I'm saying, just go follow, man. I mean, yeah, check us out everywhere else as well. And we have a guest, obviously. Manny is still in the building from the PCS podcast. And yeah, Manny and the Post Credit Scene podcast, their socials are down in the description below. Manny, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's What's Inside.
Yes.
Non-spoiler review, guys. Manny, do you want to get started?
I'll get started. I like the film. I think it's a good Netflix film.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I would have cared that much if I watched it in the cinema. It's a good film to watch at home. I had to watch it in 2 parts because I had to leave at some point right before I finished it. So left like the last 30 minutes until this morning. I thought the performances were good, like decent to good, decent acting. I really liked the premise of the show. But again, it's a situation that I would never in my life be in. Like, there's no way.
Why would people want to do something like
that? There's no way in hell I will leave. Yeah. I will literally, the moment, if I done it the first time, the moment we switch back bodies, I'm going home. Because I can see all the awful ways that it could end up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good film. Yeah. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Kem, you saying?
This is not for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I put myself in the situation of being in that room. Yeah. That's why it's not for me. I was like, no.
Yep. Yep.
No explanation, just no.
Impossible, literally impossible.
But again, as you say, like, it is new, it is quirky, it is edgy in regards to sort of concepts.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But it's nothing, it's not my part, it's not my bag. I wouldn't entertain this. Switching bodies and stuff like that. Again, it's edgy, it's cool, man, but it's not for me.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. I'm like you, man. I really enjoyed this movie. There is parts in the middle where I thought it took a bit of a downhill. It just went downhill a little bit. Like, it was just a bit. It dragged slightly until a certain point, but then it picked back up again, and I was like, yo, this is cool. Do you know what I mean? Like you said, the concept is great. I thought the acting was pretty cool. It reminds me a lot of Bodies. I don't know if you guys have seen that. Yeah, it's a pretty decent movie. I really like movies where everyone is kind of a piece of shit and there's nobody that has like any like redeemable qualities. Yeah. Like everyone, like you don't root for nobody in this kind of movie. Do you know what I mean? And I enjoy that. So yeah, I thought this was pretty cool, decent. I didn't mind it, but like you lot, no. I didn't do it either. There's no way. There's no way. If you don't know the concept of the movie, a bunch of people go to kind of like a pre-wedding party and someone comes with some kind of technological device that
body switching, the mind switching, body switching.
Yeah, that helps you switch minds into another person's body. So I guess if we did it now, I would be in your... So... yeah, interesting concept, but should we just get into spoilers?
Yeah, please.
All right, let's get into spoilers then. What are you saying, Kem?
So, again, from the beginning, I was kind of like lost because, you know, when like there's the expositions and stuff like that, it's just almost like they were playing with some stuff and it just didn't meet the expectation that I thought in regards to sort of the wig and Nikki. And then when it came full circle, I understood the whole wig element of it and the guy sort of doing his thing underneath. Bro, you can't get caught like that. That's stupid. Anyway, sorry. But so that was quite cool. And then she was again, they don't have redeeming qualities. She was a certain way. I thought, I felt bad for her and stuff like that.
Yeah, she started off like you think she's gonna be the one you're gonna root for, but then,
I really was rooting for her. And then when they all came to, like in a collective and they came together, and you started to sort of see people for who they are, she still had this sort of facade of timidness and like she'd been mistreated. Like, but then that small element of like hating or jealousy for Nikki at the beginning, I'm thinking, there's something there. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. But then, as I said, when you put people in the room and somebody brings a box and the brother's eyes twitching and he's like, okay, put this on your... I was like, nah, forget that. Man.
I'm just thinking, you lot aren't real friends.
They're not.
Like,
No. It was completely phony, and that's what I appreciate at the start of the film. Because I watched in two parts, I feel like I kind of watched two films, but some of the stuff reminded me is that I feel like they've done a good job at the beginning showcasing how we not who we try to pretend that we are. Because at the beginning was very much showing a surface level friendship, this Instagram stuff, or even like when they greet each other, just how happy they are. You're not that happy to see them. You're not that. It's all pretending. So I think that's what they tried to touch on in terms of stop being phony. Put yourself in other people's shoes, like literally, but put in mind. But I like that aspect of it.
Bearing in mind, like again, there are elements of the movie that I thought was quite cool. Like the whole sort of guessing who people are and how that one bit when the brother was pulling down his trousers. I thought that was quite cool.
He's like, that's racist, man.
No,
but what was racist about that though?
The worst thing was because I
know, but like, come on, that couldn't be it.
But before that, it's like, so we switch bodies, I'm allowed to say the N-word. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Is that where your mind's headed? Is that what you want?
And the black guy was like, what are you asking for? Stay in character, of course. I'm like, bro, come on, man. But I really liked how they told certain stories. When they were like saying like, so this happened, and then they had these stills. And then people would just jump into the still and come out, and then like I love that.
I thought that was cool, but I still think it was sort of teenager, like like a teen flick. Sort of like chopping images.
I think for me it helped me follow what they were saying. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's why I enjoyed it.
Did you get confused a few times about who's who?
Yes.
That happened to be best.
Yes. Bro, me and my missus are talking. It's like, so she's in the girl with the red and black hair's body. And I'm like, no, she's in that one. I'm like, no. And I had to rewind a couple of times to be like, wait.
I was confused about whose character was who a few times.
At one point, I thought this was some sort of supernatural stuff. Where clearly... when there was addressing Forbes and she's not reacting to the name Forbes, thinking, so is there like a demon in that body? But we know why.
I kind of like it wasn't supernatural though.
No. So do I. But I'm just saying, at that point, I'm thinking,
was something else going on?
Something else was going on here, but there's no explanation of why something else could be going on apart from something supernatural. And I was like, okay, but.
I thought something along the lines too as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the beginning of the movie I thought was great, them meeting and stuff like that. The middle, there was a bit where it was just like I think when they switched bodies maybe the second time, there was a bit, it was dragging a bit, but then when those two died,
that was interesting.
I was like, we're kicking off now again. And then up until that point I was there for the ride, do you know what I mean? So
okay, this is why I said no. So that happened. Two people are dead, so two people don't have their lives anymore. And then you see the selfishness in certain people saying, you know what? I don't hate on them because I'm in a situation now, I'm in someone else's body. I want to get back in my body, but there's a possibility of if they switch back, their psyche will be gone or something. Because at one point I weren't paying attention, didn't realize that you could switch other people without switching everybody.
Yes, you could.
But at one point I thought if everyone just switches back, and I weren't really paying attention too much. So I was a bit like, okay, there's some sort of like, that element of like there's some sort of like there's stakes, there's high stakes that if someone switches back, them two are now gone. Because they're already dead, their body's dead, so they're just gonna disappear or what? Not obviously they're psychic, they're just gonna die. But then realizing, and then you see these people, you said they're a piece of crap. This guy, he make a call now saying, so they put themselves in that situation. I'm like, all of you should go prison, man.
He's like, so you should switch back. It's not fair. I'm like, what do you mean it's not fair? I never killed your boy. Like, it wasn't. It's not my fault. You're dead.
Dennis, he was just super selfish.
Oh my god,
that's insane to me. How are you not giving the person his body back,
bro?
No, Nikki. I mean Shelby. Realized how piece of a crap she is.
Yeah, she was a shit.
So she said, you know what? She'd been wanting her life from a long time, and now she's blamed. Cyrus is an ass.
No, none of them are good people. None of them are good people.
But then,
When she did the video, she was like, "Fuck the Water Foundation."
PLM is overrated.
then they're not good people. And then you realize, especially when they're in the body, because like the brother was saying, okay, when he was like doing this, and you can see, I'm thinking, yeah, this
I felt sorry for him, a little bit, because I was like, only a bit, because I was like, you just made this deal with her, and she's just sitting there, just like, she sees this. She sees.
I see you see me, and you want to play around, and the bear's going like this.
Yeah. But after it was Lipsy's other babes, this is all full. We can hold it.
She obviously had like incredible insecurities.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
So yeah.
But obviously those insecurities come from him not touching her.
Of course.
No.
Absolutely.
Again, it's a deeper thing. But then going back to the individual, so. Not Cyrus, not Dennis. What's the other one?
Ruben.
The
one that was gonna get married.
Yeah. So Ruben, again, they're piece of crap. Ruben did not care who was in Maya's body. He wanted Maya's body.
Yeah.
So he couldn't care less he didn't care for Maya.
Yeah.
He wanted the body.
Yeah.
So again, then you have certain people who wants to be with one person, and then at the end, that short bit when the bear was saying, when Cyrus was trying to get Shelby to switch back and saying, "Oh no, I love you," and trying talking to Shelby, and she's like, "Hold on a minute." Wait,
when did you cut your ass? Yeah. It's like,
yeah.
wait a second,
bro, they all switch body. The first thing they want to do is have sex. Rugged,
bro.
Rugged.
So clearly they're there for the wrong reason.
Yeah, facts.
The worst set of people, man.
Now let's talk about the whole introduction of Beatrice.
So hold on,
that was good.
That's what I wanted to ask you, though.
I knew.
First of all, did you like the twist and did you see it coming?
Yeah, I thought it was. Because they mentioned Beatrice way too often for her not to make a show in the episode. I knew she switched body with Forbes quite early on.
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Fairs, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
But because obviously when them not kept retelling the story, they kept retelling the story wrong.
Yeah.
So whatever happened, they're not actually telling us what happened, because we don't find out what happened until the very last scene. When
I didn't notice that. Yeah, you're right.
Because
they kept on changing.
They kept changing the story. And then Dennis has a conversation with. Forbes.
Yeah, who is in Beatrice's body.
A conversation with Forbes, but really it was Beatrice saying, "Oh, we're sorry about me and Ruben are sorry for what we did to you." Right. Saying it to Forbes, but he's actually saying to Beatrice, and it's something that switches inside of her. So I kind of knew it was her, but then when it happened right there, it's like, of course, the body switch, because it would be like a chef was gone. Why you keep mentioning her? And she has no involvement in the film whatsoever.
By the way, that conversation threw me, because I actually thought it was Forbes because of how she reacted.
By the way, messing with a high school girl and you're just not like these.
They're not
another thing
people.
to show. These are just despicable people. Like, oh my goodness,
they're not serious people.
But I guess Beatrice played them like a fiddle.
Yeah.
Like a fiddle, man. Like, it's crazy.
Nobody
went back to their body, right?
Yes, Shelby did and Cyrus did.
Right, they were at the prison at the end. Yeah, they did. Yeah. So do you guys think Cyrus deserves to go to prison?
No, but I don't know how.
They all deserve to go to prison.
Yeah, but for what though?
For being who they are.
Cyrus does like even.
And he didn't even steal the money.
Yeah, even the thing with the pushing is like, bro, I'm pretty sure that there's enough evidence to show that they just fell. The thing broke.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
How are you going to prison for this?
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah.
And there's other people, like, as you said, even every single all the other people, apart from Shelby, just allowed you to go to prison for it.
Yeah.
I think it's not so much the action; it's the cover-ups itself. That's always in any sort of crime. It's always the cover-up, never the actual crime.
Yeah.
So interesting. Yeah. Imagine like having to live for the rest of your life in someone else's body. Now you gotta go and like, you gotta start acting like them. You gotta go find like all of their like the passports and the things like that. You gotta like.
I might off myself. I can't lie to you,
bro. Everything has changed, bro.
I might off myself.
No,
it's too much. I can't do that, bro.
No. I'm telling. I'm going.
Bro, they're not going to believe you.
No one's going to believe you, bro.
They're not going to believe you.
No single person's going to believe you. Listen. I'm going to, I'll go to somebody who knows me.
Yeah.
I say, you remember that time? You remember that? I'm telling.
Sure, but there'll be like a very small amount of people, and you have to convince every single one of them each time. It's
Manny, I'm telling.
I think what you have to do is you have to go to that scientist team to be like, yo, we need to replicate this.
Yeah.
So you don't need to help me in court with this one. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Say it was Apple that did it.
Yeah.
How are you gonna get to Apple and
Yeah.
get it to
Yeah.
this? It's not happening.
Bro, I'll be one of those man bears on the road and thinking, no, I'm me. Come on, get out of here, man.
Oh my God.
Exactly. You go get nowhere.
I'll try.
You'll be in the middle of Brixton.
What a mess. Oh my God. But performances were cool though, guys, man. I really liked all the performances. I think they tried their best to kind of do a thing where they showed everyone's personality was so different.
Yeah.
So that when they acted like who they were meant to be in different bodies, you could understand. Oh, that is that person, and that is that person, and stuff like that. But
I think Dennis one was sloppy.
It was very colourful, isn't he?
No. The Dennis character was very sloppy to sort of be the Dennis. All you had to do was bro, and be a bit boisterous and just say bro.
Yeah.
But then the other
very
one,
simple,
and then the Maya being the sort of carefree soul, like, oh, I got a tattoo from Barley and stuff like that.
Barney.
Get out of here, man.
Oh my God, what a mess. These are horrible people. I don't know what else to say. I mean, guys, go watch this. I thought it was a pretty decent movie.
Yeah, it's good for Netflix.
Yeah, I agree.
good for
Yeah,
Netflix.
decent for Netflix. See where the rest of these actors go. I think some of them got some bright futures ahead of them. So it'll be interesting to see what their next projects are. I don't know any of them.
I think I've seen Nikki before in something, but I can't remember. It couldn't have been anything
Nikki
big.
was the blonde one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but man.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else to say?
No.
You look good. All right, we got to rate this then.
She was in The Walking Dead. Oh, Fear of the Walking Dead.
Who was this?
Nikki.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. I thought I had seen Forbes somewhere before, but I checked his IMDb and I hadn't. So.
He just looks like my guy that played
Who is it?
the Facebook owner. Is he the network?
He does, doesn't he? A little bit,
Yeah.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. All right. Kem, out of 10, SEC score.
4. That's
really?
Yeah.
Damn,
4.
That's crazy.
Manny, what are you saying?
I give it 6.5.
I think I would give it, 6.5. Yeah, 6.5 is fair. I think, I would actually rewatch this.
I would. Again, good Netflix.
Yeah.
Good Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, in the cinema it would probably be a different experience, but I don't know. Maybe with a bunch of people, it would feel differently as well. I maybe had more fun if it was like I was watching it with a group of people. I don't know. It depends, but. Yeah, guys, that was our review for It's What's Inside. Like I said, it's on Netflix right now. Go check it out. Let us know in the comments what you think if you've seen the movie. Interested to know what everybody thinks. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out so you're always notified. And remember, Manny and the Post Credit Scene podcast, their socials are down in the description below. So please go check them out. They have amazing content.
Jeez, thank you for that.
And man, we'll see you guys soon.
Peace.